G'day Bill as well. Picked this up. Pretty good price, $30. It's a bargain. It's a PA amplifier from a school. AWA 8-watt model PA774 valve amplifier portion of a PA system from a school. Bit of a dent there, gotta fix that. Amalgamated Wireless Australasia Limited, Sydney. When Australia was a Silicon Valley of the world at the time. It's been tested and it all works, but I'm gonna rig up a Bluetooth receiver to the inputs here in the inside. I'm gonna put a Bluetooth receiver and connect it to the inputs and tap a 5 volt or 5 volt power supply off the 6.3 volt winding. So 6.3 volt, I can find a good module that converts that to 5 volt regulated to run the USB portion of the Bluetooth receiver. And that's it, that's all I really need. Just put a little tap off the 6.3 volt, power the Bluetooth receiver, and that's it. And connect it to the input. And this will be a good Bluetooth amplifier. Good, it has a schematic in the back too. 8 watts into 3 ohms. Speakers would have been 3 ohms for these old amplifiers, so I've only got 4 watt car speakers at the moment. I could use 8 ohm speakers, but I get 4 watts out of this instead of 8 watts. Serial number 65. 12AX7, two 12AX7, 2 6BM8s, 2 more 6BM8s, which are they're the amplifier output valves. The output is 5 connectors, so it could be a 2 left and right, so to speak, or 2 sets of speakers and a common, I think. I'll have a look at the inside and trace the schematic here. It's got 2 there. Okay, I got 4 outputs. The chassis layout viewed from the back, hang on. It's only got 3 valves, power transformer and the output transformer. If this had more than 1 speaker, there'll be more audio transformers in there. Since it's got 1 audio transformer, it's only going to be a 1 speaker amp. You right there, cat? Boy, it smells good in here. So it's obviously got a solid state rectifier. It doesn't have a separate rectifier valve, because that's solid state in this one. Everything's on the front, the capacitors. This is the sealed top capacitor here, and a paper wax one there. Electrolytics, G-Con, which got later bought out by Plessy. So power transformer, audio output transformer. Look at the bloody size of it. Actually, I've got a PA speaker anyway in my stash. A big AWA PA speaker I've got. I tried on my healing. That'd be perfect for this. One of those valves here. Yeah, 6BM8s. They're the output valves. So we've got 2. Could be push-pull configuration. 12AX7. And the sockets are on the front. So the output's here. Aluminium chassis. Westerlight contact cord rectifier. Type 8NRD2/2/8/1 or dash. Patent pending by WB&SCo Limited. So use a chassis as a heatsink. Well, that doesn't look like a selenium rectifier at all. The typical selenium rectifier has fins going through it. It has a point, it's like a point of diodes on the inside, and it's got big fins on it, plates. This isn't like that. But they did test and it worked well, so shouldn't be anything wrong with it. I've got those Panasonic Blu-ray surround sound speakers, which are 3 ohms, which would be perfect for this as well. Give it a light dust. Alright. Well, I'll get the front open and have a look at the inside. I've only ever seen a handful of these that weren't complete. This is the first one I've seen that's actually complete. I've seen a power supply or 32 volt unit that look like one of these, or part of a system of one of these. for something similar, but it was all hacked. I've only ever seen these hacked and modified into something else. Here's the first complete one I've ever seen that actually works. You right there, Whiskers? Okay, viewers, I got it open. Huh, looks like someone's been here before. Relatively modern capacitors. Yeah. Yeah, they're new. They've only been, I don't know, probably the last, maybe in the 80s. 0.047. Original one there, see? Paper wax cap there. Cord's still alright, nice and rubbery. Nothing much to these. Another capacitor, it's been changed. 333K. Now you have your microphone for making the announcements over the school PA speaker. This is your record player, so if you want to play music through the school, you just plug your record player into that. So, much better built and Australian made, unlike those Chinese ones you buy, which is pretty much the ones you get from China now. They're just like a big ass lapel amplifier, pretty much. Or a home theatre surround sound receiver. Schools tend to use those. Have like a tone generator or a computer or something that generates the bell for the bell times. So it's just there's a pot there for adjusting from the inside. It's probably for setting the bass or something. But I want to yeah, as I said, tap into these inputs here with a Bluetooth amplifier, which is set discreetly inside here. Well, I need to put the output of the Bluetooth amplifier in here and tap off the 6.3 volts to a little yeah, power supply to run the Bluetooth module. A USB one or something would be good in here. Be nice and discreet. You just, yeah, discreetly solder in and put it back together. You'd never know. Be a nice Bluetooth amplifier, this one. Let's see. Yeah, original resistors, I think. 1390 ohms. They're the ones that I talked to in the schematic. I probably should check these capacitors, but I'll hook up speaker up to this thing and we'll see if there's any hum. Not stereo, it's mono, so put this side back together. We can give it a test. Hey Whiskers, my viewers, let's plug this in. Not the way I'm supposed to connect. I should, yeah, there's dim sockets. I don't have any pin out for that, so I have to find which one is a common and which one's the positive for the speakers. Yeah, plug this in. I did test it at the shop and it was fine. I tested it, worked well. Let's see here. Clean up this plug. Alright. See those valves light up. Should check if the power's on first. Now viewers, before I test this thing and take their word for it, I want to do the balance test here. We'll see if they're getting the output voltage, so we'll turn this on. Ooh, getting hot. Okay, well, they told me it worked, but it doesn't. It's a short on that. There is a short somewhere in this thing. We can fix that though. We can fix that. Probably the capacitor's probably gone short on it. I'll check the rectifier anyway. Maybe the rectifier's died. It's a possibility that rectifier has gone short. Look at that. But the transformer is the output of that rectifier anyway, so yep. Oh yeah. Yes, there's a short somewhere in this thing. No warm capacitors. So it's not the caps, somewhere there's a short. That cord will probably do with a replace as well. I'll replace that cord to be on the safe side too. No heat there. Yeah. Didn't even power up at all. No power at all in the amplifier, so this cord could be a short. Yeah, let's change this cord I think. Always have this for safety. Look at that, see? It got very hot. Probably should have put a heat mat under that. Not let that bloody mat down. So, always use a ballast. Even though they tell you when you buy stuff like this at the shop, they tell you it works. I tested it. Do the ballast test. Do your checks. Safety first. So, well, I did say this is actually rubber coated wiring. This is the old rubber wiring inside this cord. As you can see in there. Look at that. Look at that. It's burnt. Yep. The rubber is falling apart in there. Its short is in this plug top. I could virtually rip this thing off by my hand. So let's do this off here. Yep, I'm twisting it. Yeah, the short's in here. See that? The rubber's broken down and made a short. So, these old rubber cord, you can see it's all turning glue. It's stuck to my hand now. It's turning gel. Oh my god, the rubber's turning gel. Ugh, sticky mess. So, this cord is what the problem is in that plug. So let's replace this cord, and we should be good to go. So always, yeah, be mindful. That plug's alright. I get out a good cleaning and some salt and vinegar to clean that. I gotta get another cord and rewire this thing. It should be good to go. Shut up, Max! Okay, viewers, it's all back together. It works quite well. I've got to make up a connector for this, so lock it down here. I've got an adapter for that, but I can't find it anywhere. So I have to make do with another old cord I've got. Just rig it up. I've got to use a microphone input, I think. Yeah. More bass, more tone. Should be louder than that. I'll try the microphone input. I've got to get an adapter for that. They're all in my container. I could use an ordinary cord then. Would it just plug straight into that? Yeah, I'll just open this thing up and pull this socket out and just jump this straight to the input of that. Let's see if there's any difference. I know there's pickup inputs, so I need a special, something designed for an old record gramophone cartridge. There's a specific input. This is a pretty dodgy way to do it. It doesn't sound that good. Some of our radios, they're only mono, those inputs. Let's see how the microphone one works. Now what it says here, there's socket connections here. Whichever one it's talking about, it's 100 volts. 1 and 2, 150 ohm, 1 and 2, 300, 2 and 4, 600, 1 and 4, 1200. 100 volts in there. How much for something else say? Anyway, let's pull this front plate off again and I'll jump to this straight to the microphone input and see if we get any difference. I think it should sound better because that's a low impedance input. Okay, viewers, I've got to turn this thing down loud. Got the input turned down to minimum on this thing. It works very well. Those speakers can't justify crap, those things. You need proper speakers of this thing that notice anything. Wow, is this thing loud?
I've decided after much consultation.
There's pickup inputs, so there's a specific input for that to work properly. Using this microphone input, oh boy. I can only use this pot though.
I had some sleepless nights last time Tony Wilder was around.
Turn it down. Let's turn it all the way down. Sensitive input.
It's coming back again. Looks like trying to.
Alright. I've got to go to my storage next to get the adapter for in there. I can just plug the line in cable into it and that's it. Plug right in there and this is ready to go. This is a modern socket, by the way. I had one of these sockets but I've taken it out and put this on here and modernised it. 4 ohm speaker, so I'm getting about 7 watts output on a 4 ohm speaker.
The largest ball in the world.
Forget to hook the proper PA speaker up to this thing. It'll be bloody loud.
the water.
There we go.
But then he sold his farm to
Left,
that coal company.
no comment, no ground on that, just the left and right channels going into this method here.
With a picture here, Tony Windsor is back.
Because these two don't do anything, because they're only for the phono, which yeah, I need a special sort of input for that to work properly. Smells good. Oh, the vintage smell, smells good. Anyway, viewers,
The largest bore in the world.
that'll be enough for now. Works quite well. Thanks for watching.